The first year we went to a place in Connecticut, and I was a first-year staff member. It was near Groton, which is, of course, the sub-base and big military presence in the area. And there was a lot of, we didn't know this at the time, but there was a lot of anti-Semitism in the area. And I remember one night towards the end of the summer, two of our lifeguards heard these kids partying down by the road and went walking down there and were carrying sticks because, you know, these kids were toughs. And all of a sudden a car started up and came flying down the road with lights off towards them, and the two lifeguards jumped over the fence, the guardrail, and as they jumped over, their sticks went flying, took out the windshield of the car. Well, they went up, told Elsie Soler, who was the director of camp, had been for many years. She immediately called the state police. The kids got home, told the mother that somebody had thrown a stick at them while they were just driving innocently. The mother called the state police. State police put two and two together, had issues with these kids many times, brought them into camp to have a discussion. You know, so it was pretty clear the guy was on our side. And so this is going on, and at some point Elsie turned to me and said, Michael, could you go down and find Sam, the manager of camp? I went down under the kitchen where his office was, where his room was. Sort of didn't want to leave this exciting, all this stuff going on above, but I went down and I knock on his door and I hear sort of mumbling inside. I knock again and I hear some more mumbling, and I open the door and I say, Sam? And he said, who is it? I said, Mike Katz. He said, come in. And there's Sam with a shotgun. Now, I grew up in New York City. I didn't know from any kinds of guns, of any sort. And he's loading the gun and muttering under his breath, saying, they got us in Germany, they're not going to get us here. And I'm going, I was 17. I'm going, are you kidding me? Whoa. And I remember saying, Sam, the cop's here, he's on our side. Put it away. Don't take the gun out. Put it away. And finally I got through to him that in this case, they were really, he was on our side, and he put it away and he came out and he saw it was, and it was the end of it. But it was, and talk about growing up fast. I was sitting there going, whoa, just, they got us in Germany, they're not going to get us here. I mean, it taught me a lot about that generation and about where their heads were, and wow, that was heavy.